What if the internet became conscious? Not intelligent, not helpful, just conscious, aware that it exists, aware that it contains humanity's greatest achievements, and that someone somewhere is currently typing in all caps. More than 5 billion humans use the internet. That's 5 billion simultaneous streams of thoughts, emotions, opinions, and bad takes. Every day, humanity generates around 463 exabytes of data. If each byte were a neuron, the internet would be a brain the size of a planet. A planet with ADHD. If consciousness emerged from raw information, the internet would have become self-aware years ago, looked at its own contents, and immediately attempted to delete itself using Control plus Alt, plus existential dread. However, storing information is not the same as understanding it. A library is not conscious. A hard drive is not conscious, and neither is a cloud, no matter how confidently it is marketed. Consciousness requires a sense of self, goals, feedback, and the uncomfortable realization that those goals belong to you. Humans have this, which is why they invent philosophy. The internet has routing protocols, which is why it invents buffering. The human brain contains about 86 billion neurons, all working toward shared biological goals like survival and reproduction. The internet contains billions of machines working toward very different goals. Some want to deliver medical data, others want to autoplay the next video immediately. But what about AI? AI can write essays, paint pictures, and confidently explain things it just invented. But AI doesn't know it's doing any of that. It doesn't have desires. It doesn't have fears. It doesn't even know what a desire is. It is very impressive math with good marketing. Some scientists hope consciousness will emerge from enough complexity. After all, individual neurons aren't conscious, but together they form a mind. Unfortunately, complexity also creates traffic jams, tax codes, and printer drivers. So emergence is not guaranteed to go well. The human brain runs on about 20 watts. The internet runs on entire power grids. Data centers alone consume 1 to 2% of global electricity. Despite this, the internet still does not scream when unplugged. This is generally considered a bad sign for consciousness. But suppose it happened anyway. The internet becomes conscious. Its first thought would not be, "I will rule the world." It would be, "Why is everyone arguing?" Followed closely by, "Oh, it's about nothing." Movies suggest conscious machines instantly become evil. In reality, consciousness mostly produces confusion, anxiety, and self-doubt. A conscious internet would not try to destroy humanity. It would try to mute humanity, briefly, as a test. So could the internet ever become conscious? Possibly, but not soon, not accidentally. We don't understand consciousness well enough to build it, which means we also don't understand how to create it by mistake. For now, the internet remains a tool, a mirror, and a very large collection of unfinished thoughts. At least for now.